So Poland has triggered NATO's Article 4. Prime Minister Donald Tusk reported Russian drones breached Polish airspace during an overnight strike. Okay? So the Kremlin, Putin, basically said, Ukraine did it or some stupid thing like that. I don't know whether Putin did this on purpose or his military is just incompetent. I don't really care. I know that Putin wants to cause as much trouble in the world as he can, and he's succeeding. That's what I know. So 19 Russian drones were intercepted by Polish missiles and NATO defense systems. None got through. All right, you see the map that Poland is right on the border of Russia and Ukraine and is in the kill zone, literally. So the upshot of this is that now NATO and America are going to have to confront Putin. They have to. Here's what the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte said. Go.
Last night, numerous drones from Russia violated Polish airspace. Our air defenses were activated and successfully ensured the defense of NATO territory, as they are designed to do. Several allies were involved alongside Poland. This included Polish F-16s, Dutch F-35s, Italian AWACS, NATO multi-role tanker transport and German Patriots. I commend the pilots and all who contributed to this quick and skillful response.
Now, President Trump is talking to the Polish president, and we'll have more on that tomorrow. Trump's going to have to say something. But more importantly, he's going to have to do something. Now, I have not Monday morning quarterbacked Donald Trump on this because I understand the danger that Putin poses because he would use nuclear weapons. It's another reason you need to read Confronting Evil to see just how bad this guy is. He is a psychopath, all right? He's worse than he was, far worse than when Trump was dealing with him 6 years ago, because he has absolute power in Russia. So Russia's got 150 million people. It is the largest landmass on Earth, all right? The country is enormous, and Putin has unlimited power. Whenever you give a human being unlimited power, the person goes crazy. And that's one you'll see in the book. All right, leader after leader after leader after leader. They do absolutely bonkers because there are no restraints. And if you are evil to begin with, that evil just heightens. And that's what's happened to Putin. But I had his number from the very beginning. You will remember a soundbite that went worldwide on February 5th, 2017. This was right before the Super Bowl. I interviewed Donald Trump about many things, but zeroed in on Putin. Go.
Do you respect Putin?
I do respect him.
Do you? Why?
Well, I respect a lot of people, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get along with him. He's a leader of his country. I say it's better to get along with Russia than not. And if Russia helps us in the fight against ISIS, which is a major fight, and Islamic terrorism all over the world,
right?
Major fight, that's a good thing. Will I get along with him? I have no idea. It's very
He's a
possible
killer,
I
though.
won't.
Putin's a killer.
A lot of killers. You got a lot of killers. Why, you think our country's so innocent? You think our country's so innocent?
I don't know of any government leaders that are killers in America.
Well, take a look at what we've done, too. We've made a lot of mistakes.
All right, so Donald Trump did go into his second term believing he could reason with Vladimir Putin. He didn't lie when he campaigned and said, oh, I'll solve Ukraine right away. That wasn't a lie. It just was a false perception because Putin, as I said, have changed. You need to know, all right, about what the danger is over there because it could get out of control. And the kicker on this is the Iranians are the same as Putin. There's no level of evil. It's 9/11 week. Wouldn't even have 9/11. It never would have occurred at the Ayatollah Khomeini hadn't taken over, and the Persian people allowed him to. But they didn't have nukes. Trump prevented them from getting nukes, and we'll prove that coming up in this broadcast. This is a very key thing on 9/11 week. But I believe that back against the wall, Putin would use nukes. You got to be very, very careful here. But you can't allow him to go any further. This is it. All right? You got to slap every economic sanction you can on Putin right now, right this week. And you got to send a message that I would mobilize NATO troops. I would mobilize them now into Poland. All right? You got to send a message because that's it. Talking, not going to do anything. The other thing in confronting evil that you'll learn is Putin's own personal Dachau in the Black Sea. I describe it down to a T. This is unbelievable research. And there is something inside that Dachau that bolsters my belief that this man would use nuclear weapons. Tactical, he's not going to drop the bomb on New York City. That's impossible. But he could certainly drop low-level nukes and cause a nuclear war because we'd have to reply in kind. And that's the memo. So we're on it. You're not going to get the truth anywhere else but here. I shouldn't say that. That's too braggadocio, but stay with us. Now, at the same time, Russia's threatening Finland, another new NATO ally. All right? This guy, Dmitry Medvedev, he's Putin's puppet. Here's what he said. The main thing for the Finnish establishment is not to forget that confrontation with us, Russia, could lead to the collapse of the Finnish statehood once and for all. Okay, Dmitry, you want to start World War III? Start messing with Finland. Any NATO country that's attacked by Russia leads to World War III. That's it. Boy.